Good morning, all. Today is Friday. Love Fridays. Today we are sending the boys. Where's your job today? Over to Westchester County in Rye, New York. They're doing a what? An above ground oil tank removal. Where? Basement? Outside?
Basement.
In the basement. Any information on it?
Pieces need to be cut into pieces.
It has to get cut in pieces. Alright, so we're gonna send them out there, and Craig and I will go set up Michael Jackson, that leaker under the flagstone patio. So you'll watch us do that.
Happy Friday.
Good luck to you boys. Watch the freezing rain, check the weather. Okay, we're back at this site. We're just gonna set everything up. I got a little bit of cleaning up here to do. First, this is just gonna turn into a sheet of ice if I don't clean this off. Insurance carrier is denied, so I can take that tank out of here now. But I definitely need to get this all cleaned up. Lay down the mats and the plates, because we're gonna have a triaxle come on in here. So Craig's unhooking everything, and we'll get at it. Okay, finish that up. We'll get ready for Monday. Put a little 911 in the machine. Got a good path right here for the triaxle, I think. 22 mats, 4 plates. Gonna protect it as best as we can and hopefully give that guy some traction just in case we do get a lot of ice. So that's it. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday. Good morning. Monday morning. It's snowing. I don't even think the weatherman predicted this. What an opportunity to instill panic and hysteria in everyone. They missed it. I think. I don't know. Craig's trying to start before she starts right up. 911, folks. That's a great product. So we are here to do that 4-day remediation under the slate. I don't know why the tank got uncovered. Craig just started the 80 up. He's gonna let it warm up. All the hydraulic fluids get warm. We're waiting for the truck. They're normally right on time, these guys. Maybe they hit DOT. But we've got all the mats and plates out. I don't think that's gonna be a problem, right?
Should be good.
I'm just gonna dig out. Hopefully this guy wants to take a lot. 30 tons, we'll take some PIDs. I think it'll take one more load after that. I think it's around a 50 to 60 ton remediation. Then we'll just start cleaning up. It's working this time of the year. It's really difficult to make that look good for springtime. I mean, we can make it look good right here when we're done. But then when everything thaws out and it's 70 degrees, it don't look so good. So you have to try to explain that to people. But we got out here pretty quick. We got things moving to try to not to hurt their closing here and they lose this deal. So we wait on the truck. Okay, truck is here. Yep. Nice job. Too close?
Look at those side rails.
I know, right? The worst side rails I've seen. I mean, they're just saying, break me. Frost is amazing. How are you? So that was a homeowner. We just wanted to explain how things are going to go. Hey, how much do you want? How much you want? 35 tons? Yeah? All right. Load it up. Those are the guys you like. difficult when the ground's frozen like that. 'Cause when he starts to curl his bucket, it just slides. Of course it don't slide that time, because I'm an idiot. There you go. Let's watch Craig's hands. Go ahead, just work. Let's work.
Taking my giveaway, boy. Hold on. Icy.
Just a little insider's look. See the contamination right there. Let's see how good Craig is. Craig! Grab the vent pipe and pull it out. Grab the vent pipe and pull it out. Let's see how good he is. Okay. All right, so he did that good. Not bad. So these trucks, they actually have scales on them. So they know how much they're carrying. So when you're doing these remediations, I always like to get a bottom. Doesn't look like that's gonna clean up quickly. So right now, let's just try to find the extent of the pollution. So we started back here. So we're gonna go all the way that way, as close to the house as we can, to see how far that travels. You can clearly see it still continues to go. So we're gonna have to move all that slate in a couple of minutes. I just went inside to see where the well line was, because the well is right there. I don't know if you can see it off in the distance. Right there. So it travels straight through here. So unless the builder did something crazy with it and had it swoop over, I think we're okay right now to hit it. But it looks like we're going to be excavating all the way up to here, so we'll have to move all this slate. And you just continue to chase it and not fall on this ice. So you can still see that it's bad down at the bottom, and at that top part, that's at least a 4-foot band, 4.5-foot band. So just seeing that the way it is right there, it's going to be more than two trucks. I thought it would be 60 tons. So I'm trying to get another truck to come here now. really bad. Take your tanks out, folk. They switched over to this above ground tank. Just left the tank in there. Built a patio over top of it. Unscrewed the fill and vent. Well, they didn't unscrew the vent. The fill. Make like the stuff's not here. And then when you go to sell, it's an issue. You can see that we've almost outreached our boom, which is 14 feet. He just keeps slipping and sliding away. So the driver now has asked him to even out the load. These trucks, they've got to be loaded evenly. Otherwise, you absolutely feel it as you drive, so it's dangerous when you corner. So he'll guide Craig on what to do and how to properly, evenly load it out for transport. He's got about an hour and 20-minute drive back, possibly to go through DOT inspections. And because this is so bad, he's actually going to go to the facility, dump, and then he's coming back. Keep going. Hey, 2 in the back. 2 in the back. That didn't sound good. So as you can, if you look around, you can see all the rock here. And there's a lot of shale, so it looks like there's a big rock down in there. So the oil will actually hit that rock, flow over it, and then down and collect all around it. So we're going to try to get all around that rock, pull that rock up, and see what's beneath it. On top of trying to find an end point here, but it's obviously going right towards the house. The plumage will circle evenly. So the tank was right here. I don't know if you can remember, right where the bucket is. That's where the tank was. So Craig is probably 20 feet beyond. So there'll be a 20-foot circular plumage around here. So if that little section right there is about 25, 26 tons, you can clearly see this is about 150 ton remediation. So this is a bad one, as we thought it was initially when we took the tank out. So obviously we're gonna pick up that slate, which I'm tired, I'm old. Once we move that, we're gonna bring it as far as we can here. And then we'll move it out over there. We can't dig too much here because then we won't be able to get in. If we can't get a clean bottom, we'll either have to bring a larger machine or we can step ourselves down in to get the bottom. So I'm actually gonna go get the PID meter and take some readings here. Just to get an idea, I can take a reading down at the bottom and then grab one at that top section to see if it's dissipating. Look at the size of that rock. He's asked for a couple more and then he's gonna head out. And he'll probably be back in about 3.5 hours, as we will be. It almost. You think you can grab some of the rebar? keeps going. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna grab a couple of PID readings, see where we're at.
That rock.
Yeah, it's a big piece of ledge rock or shale. Bottom's still not clean. Sidewall is elevated. I don't really want to take down the AC unit. Pretty bad over here. You can still see it. And we haven't even actually gone to where the tank actually was. So the first load that he took out was about 29 tons. This will be about the same.
Yeah,
Some guys are a little ridiculous, but thank you. All right, so that's the end of day one. That's 60 tons taken out. Another 2 trucks coming tomorrow, and we'll see where this goes. Just so you get an idea how deep this hole is. And it's going to go deeper. Good morning. Day 2 on the remediation here under the slate patio. Just arriving. It's a little before 7. I won't start the machine until 7. Warm it up. Got a triaxle coming at 8 a.m. to take essentially the 3rd loadout. It's always good when we approach these after a night being secured and we don't find the homeowner down in the hole. That's nice. Already it's going to be a good day. Or any pets or anything like that. Normally, I'll make an area where if a pet did go down there that they could climb their way out. I don't know why I didn't do that here. I know they don't have a pet, but it smells bad here. So I've got 2 triaxles coming. Yesterday was a total, I was just under 58 tons. So that's what I initially thought this thing was going to be. You know, because it was an old dormant tank and there was a lot of water in it, so I thought the water table was going to be high, and that dissipated the extent of the pollution. You know, when there's a high water table, it does spread the contamination to a larger plumage, but it dissipates the toxicity. But I was wrong right across the board with everything on this. But you can still see there's visuals there. I got PID readings down at that bottom yesterday, almost 300, and I'm at least 12 feet below grade. So we're gonna dig today, see where it takes us, and then just react to the action here. The tank, you can see these holes in this tank. There's some big holes. That's a big hole right there. Another big one. I mean, a hole that size honestly takes probably 10 years to develop something that large. Our normal holes are about that big. So when the oil man hooked his nozzle up to this and began to fill it, you can imagine, because he pressurizes the vessel as he's filling it. So you can imagine for the 20 minutes how him filling this tank, the oil that was blowing out of those holes every single time he came to fill it. You know, that's where the extent of this spillage occurs, while the oil man's filling it. Otherwise, he pulls his nozzle off and the homeowner goes out and measures, and then he tries to track it. So not a lot of oil is dripping out of that between fill-ups. Plus you've got the sludge down at the bottom that kind of clogs it and stops it. So the homeowner is sticking his tank and saying, man, I don't have a leak. I'm not losing a lot of oil. But then the oil man comes, hooks it up, and then starts blowing oil out into the ground. So probably if you look at your bill or your invoice, and I've seen this, I've seen a 500-gallon tank take 600 gallons of oil. Got to question that. 100 of it went out in the ground. So I guess these are things you really don't think about or look at, but look at that if you've got an underground tank. More importantly, if you've got an underground tank, take it out. Just take it out. It's no benefit anymore. It's a ticking time bomb. I think I'm going to say that until I turn blue in the head. But then again, I don't want everybody to take them out right away, because I got kids in this industry and grandkids maybe, so it's a slow bleed. I have a feeling this is going to be a very large hole once I'm done. We'll go start the 80 up, get her warmed up. So I just started excavating a little bit, maybe 10 minutes, just to try to loosen this stuff up so we can load this out quickly. And I'm getting to the area now on where the tank actually was. And I mean, you can see that is just terrible. And that's all contamination right here. There's got to be between that and that little bit of a loose area, it's almost another triaxle, and we're actually not even to where the tank was actually installed. And I just wanted to show you this. I just pulled up a rock that was about 13 feet below grade. These 3 rocks were. And you could see the rock, it's dyed the blue-gray from the oil, saturating it, completely covered it. Both of these things were 13 feet below grade. This area just had oil pouring and pouring and pouring over it. And I don't know if you can see, but the tank was actually installed right there. So that's actually upgrade a little bit. So it purged all the way up to there, and I'm about 70 tons. It's all downhill here. So probably going to be excavating down to this area. This is one of the better ones here. And I can't even tell you how bad it smells. Definitely like a salvage yard. So it's about 10 to 8. Trailer's still not here. The boys are arriving with the masons and the box trailer. Yep, let's go right in there. Craig is not here today because it's his anniversary. Happy anniversary, guys. He's off for the next 2 days. I'm sure they're doing something cool with the kids while we make money. Hey. Hey. Right over in the grass here. So 8:35. Guy couldn't figure out how to get here. We heard his backup beeper. Nice truck though. So we sent Corey to go get him. But he can pass the CDL. Okay, we'll back him in. Hopefully he don't hit the house. We'll start digging. ask the girls to give me the tonnage on. You ain't beating that.
Hi guys.
Wow.
That's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of day 2 here. Got over 100 tons. I'm out of my reach. That's it. As far down as I can go, and it's 282 on the bottom. The sidewall's a little elevated. That sidewall's elevated. Still finding stuff here. And keep in mind the tank was actually there. Tomorrow's another day. 2 triaxles tomorrow. Yeah, the last day. Good morning. Day 3. We need to ramp this up a little bit because I just keep digging and digging and digging and finding more and more contamination. So today, morning Mike. Today I got 4 trucks coming. I got 2 trucks coming in the morning. That'll get me, I'll see who they send. Hopefully it gets me 60 tons. Then I got 2 trucks coming in the afternoon. That'll get me another 60 tons. Morning, Corey. How's that head doing? Feeling nicely. Oh, to be young again. Where everything heals and nothing hurts. And your bones, everything feels good. And to be young again. Forgot what I was saying. See, there's one of the things. So I've got a total of 108 tons dug out of there already. So we'll try to jack it up to 220 tons today. And then we'll see what it looks like. We need to button this up though, because we have another remediation starting Friday where we need the 80. So we're getting into scheduling conflict. So we're gonna head over there now. It's almost, the trucks are almost there. They both got hit with DOT. But before we go, I'm gonna load up some of that item crusher dust. You know I love that stuff, especially when we're talking about 14 to 16 foot deep holes. We'll get 20 tons in here, maybe a little more. Legally, shouldn't be more than 16. So we'll load that up. We'll take those over there. I'll load out the 60 tons. We'll bring it in, find an area to stockpile these, and just continue the fun, kids. You know, this is nothing but fun for me. It's like I'm playing in a big sandbox with all my toys, making a little bit of money and helping people out. That's cool. I don't even know what's going on anymore with this whole subscriber thing. I'm just about ready to lose my interest. I go from 589 to 590 to 591 to 589. Is that one guy doing that? Is he like going on and off? Is it just to piss me off? What's that about? I don't get it. But it's a lot of work for, I don't know. I mean, I like all the comments from you regular 30, 40 people. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. It gives me something to look forward to. But like everything else, it gets old. So, I don't know. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, ringer, whatever they say, merch, all that stuff. And a lot of people are asking to buy merch. I feel not worthy to sell you merchandise. That just feels weird to me. I'd rather just give it away. So I guess I'll run more contests And that's it. I do a lot of talking. I ramble. Load these up. I don't know if you want to see it because it's all boring. You're going to be seeing me dig soil out and dig soil in. I'm not sure how interesting that is. But we begin. Okay, we're back at the site. Mikey's bringing in his 10 tons. We're gonna dump it right here with his broken concrete patio. I'll break that up real good and I'll pull out the rebar. Want to get him real close here. We can stockpile. In the meanwhile, those two triaxles run to Clean Earth, Carteret, New Jersey. Not doing good. This thing is 2 wheels, so it may actually get stuck after it dumps. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Seriously, this is work. This is so much fun. And we're cleaning up Mother Nature. Look at the size of that hole. I mean, folks, take your tank out. Look. Pull forward a little bit. All right. Okay, here comes Corey. Let's see if he gets stuck. Well, that's got 4-wheel, but I bet he didn't even put it in. Come on, come on, come on. All right, dump. What do you think? All coming out? It's so exciting. Come on. If you pull forward, it's gonna work. It's magical. boring, isn't it? Move forward. Gonna go. Gonna go. Oh, all right. Satisfying. It's all right. He's good. Hi. Okay, we are 202 tons out. Got another triaxle coming. This is our 8th one. I quickly just took a bucket at about 16 feet below grade. That's some bad stuff right there. All right, we are all the way down at the bottom here. You can see the different layers. This is actually where the tank was. You can still see some gray there. So I got one more truck coming and he's gonna take all this right here. I'm gonna try to end it right there. Take some PID readings of that. But this is right here, it's 203 tons of contamination out. And they're gonna take another 30. And we're gonna call it a tank removal remediation project completed. Just to give you a little perspective of the size of this hole.
I'm 5'10".
There you go. Good morning all. The superstar is back from his 8th anniversary getaway.
I'm back.
How was it, Craig? Keep in mind Taryn will be watching.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Gained 6 pounds. Not good. Good time.
Yes, Taryn, I agree. I was expecting something better. So today is day 4 of this very expensive remediation. We're going to hopefully, I don't know, what is a 8 trips, that's 20. I'd like to get 140 tons today with our 2 masons and Big Red. Get 140 tons of that item back in that void after we got one more triaxle. We'll be there in 5 minutes. I'm going to go quickly load that out. So that's going to be a total of 238 tons of contaminated soil removed. That was a bad one. The bottom, all 4 side walls still have slight readings of contamination, but all acceptable. So we've got all the bad stuff, all the bulk of it. No reason to keep digging and digging and charging this guy. He's got quite a bit to pay already. We're gonna load up the trucks. Again, I don't know what's exciting. You like to watch the dirt go in the truck, or you like to watch the dirt come out of the truck? What's more satisfying, as they say? Because that seems to be a thing lately. Satisfying videos. So Corey, everybody's saying, Brian, gotta get a TikTok. Gotta get a TikTok. Okay, so we got a TikTok. And I don't know if you people are familiar with it, but there's a little dance the football players call. It's called the gritty. So Corey, you know Corey, he'll do anything for me. He'll jump in holes. So I said, Corey, here, do the gritty. Do a 7-second little dance gritty. 4 hours later, there's 3,000 hits. Now, if that doesn't piss you off, I've probably got, what?
You've been editing.
I'm a minimum every day 2 hours to 3 hours editing, watching, putting in order, and then I send it over to my girl Roz, who actually does the trimming. She inserts it, we find music, you know, and then I'm 3 hours on the phone with her to get one video to get my standard 167 likes. So for him to come in and do that stupid dance, bang out 3,000, that's an annoying boy. So the TikTok star actually is just pulling in now. We'll see what he wants to do today. Maybe we'll just turn it into a whole TikTok sensation. I don't think I'm going to gain any business from it, though. I think the average age is 12 to 15 on that. But here I go again, rambling. How's everybody doing this morning? Give me a hip hip hurrah. How difficult for me to feed off of that energy. Nothing. No TikTok stories, TikTok. There he is. So, because you guys are adults, you probably don't know the TikTok or even how to get on to TikTok, because I still don't. And I have a TikTok page or channel, whatever it's called. So I'm just going to show you folks, because you'll never see it, what the gritty is. Corey, real quick. That's it. I mean, that's pretty funny. That's all he did. 4 hours later, 3,000 hits. What is this world coming to, man? Social media. All right, I'll set up the cameras, watch some dirt come in, bring the cameras over there, watch some dirt come out. Enjoy the show.
through highs and lows. Hold on, you know you're just the thing I'm looking for. Hey you, I'll be there waiting every night and day, night and day.
All right, that's just a little bit of cleanup here. We're gonna back these guys in here now. I gotta get this actually before it melts too much. It's supposed to get like 40 degrees here. So the product's good right there with the concrete. Still got a little bit of the concrete chemical in it, so it'll bind up nicely with this moisture. You probably noticed we got rid of the 80. We swapped it out with the 40. I can finish property much better with the 40. You know, when you backblade, if you wonder why these guys, they do such a good job backblading, you push it down and it releases, and just the weight of the blade. They don't have to control it up and down. You just push it, it snaps, and then the blade just... So the weight of that 80 blade down, trying to backblade, just does more damage than good. So move the bulk of the product with the 80, and now we'll finish this up and fine tune it nicely with the 40 there. Sam's coming in, and guess what? You get to watch more stone fall out of the back of the truck. Good day. He probably needs me to tell him how far to come back. And I'm sitting here talking on the phone. All right, brother, come on. Come on. So you gotta watch, this stuff's getting soft now, so it's not as stable as it was. All right, you're good, dump. It's not as stable as it was, and it'll get softer and softer as the day goes on. So we're gonna do this bit by bit. This is 4.5 tons at a time. He'll come in, I'll spread it, and then I'll run over it, keep compacting it. Wouldn't be a bad idea if I had a hose out here and just shot some water down as each layer came out, but it won't really need to be necessary here. Okay, that's pretty repetitious, tedious. I'll just give you an idea what it looks like now. Just keep bringing it in, compact it in lifts. It's pretty compacted here, it's solid. Hopefully you're counting. That was probably a long time lapse. So you saw it was pretty compacted. I'm gonna have to talk to the homeowner. I'm not sure what he wants, whether he wants, he's gonna have a concrete back here. If so, I'll raise that right up to the sill level. That bottom sill, I'll have this all the crusher concrete, and then we'll put the dirt there. I only have one mason and Big Red coming back. We're gonna check the stability of it right now. I told Sam he wasn't too happy. I want him to drive on this now, and hopefully it doesn't sink. Let's talk to the homeowner and see what he wants. I'm not sure how exciting that was. I'm not a big time-lapse guy. Maybe it was interesting for you. I don't know. But Sam's gonna back in and we'll watch the fun there. Okay. Probably not the best place to stand. Hey, straight, right there, right. Oh, he's coming in all crazy. Right there, yeah. Coming straight. Now hold on, hold on, hold on. Hey, so I just want you to put it to the corner. So as you go in, you're gonna turn a little bit towards the, yep, that way. Nice and slow though. I'm pretty sure it'll hold you. You all right? Feeling confident? I mean, how much could it hurt? We'll just do a little rollover. Come on. All right, straight in now. Come on. Sissy. Come on. Go that way now. Yeah, that's good. Come on. No, keep it turned. Stop. Come on. Come on. Come on. Look at that. I had any doubt. All right. I saw his front end sliding. I saw your front end slide on the patch of ice. Well, you didn't even sink a half inch. So Mikey's coming with Big Red? All right. Don't want you to miss the dirt coming out. Have you been? Oh. Bet you didn't put it in four-wheel. Hey, I'm gonna give you a little tap tap. Hold on. So this will be our last load of items. Hey, let me tap that. Okay, folks, we are done for today. The homeowner explained what he was looking for. He does want that little area in the back raised, so we'll raise it, compact it. So we're just going to come in with all fill soil here, and look, I got this little runoff water problem. That won't be an issue. That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow, finish this thing up, hand him his invoice. Good morning, folks. I know this is a long one. Last day though. Hopefully it was semi-interesting. So today I'm gonna go and form that little item raised area that he thinks he's gonna put the patio back. He's not sure. So right where that assumed or that old patio was, I'll try to build that up maybe 6 inches higher with that item. Compact everything else. Try to grade it as best as we can before it gets too soft today. It's probably 30 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up to close to 50. I figure I need 1 mason dump truck of fill and then another mason of topsoil. Here's my damn issue here today. Everything is just in frozen chunks. So I took the layer of chunks off. I'm going to use that as the fill. You can see towards the back there, that's the better stuff, the topsoil. So I'll try to get 1 mason here, 1 mason there. With the salt and the roads, trucks look terrible, so the boys are out running those through the car wash now. They'll be back, then we'll clean everything up, and that'll be it. I will see you out in Warwick. All right, so we kind of created our area here where he wants his patio. We just want to make it slope away. And we'll kind of try to make some kind of straight line here. That's that good packing soil. That's not the topsoil. So we're bringing the topsoil in now. We sent Mikey back because we think probably it's going to take another. Because we want to kind of sort of border this. Gotta do a little more raking here. You know, we're an environmental cleanup company, not necessarily a high-end finishing landscape company, but this stuff's fun. Okay, folks, we are done here. This is our path in, so, you know, we took 220 tons out and 220 tons in, so the mats did what they were supposed to do here. It didn't create any ruts. This is how he wanted it set up here. I don't know, I think we just made that rock that I didn't even remember seeing a focal point. All compacted, 5-day remediation. The house can sell now. We took our post-excavation soil samples. They'll take about 10 days to come back from the lab, the results. As soon as they come back, Krista will have the full closure report written for the DEC. We submit a copy to the attorneys, the realtors, the homeowner, and the state asking for closure. That was it. Doing some of the editing last night, I realized probably the longest video we've got. But as always,
Another fine job.
there you go. Another fine job by Tank Masters Environmental. I thought Mikey was gonna take us out. We'll see you on the next one. Can I get some subscribers, please?